So we got spoilers for episode 9 of Boruto, and if you've seen episode 8, then you know that shit is looking really good right now. We're getting more into Boruto's eyes, we're getting more into the Hyuga clan, we've seen Toneri Otsutsuki. Things is looking really good right now, so let's read the spoilers and we'll talk some more. But I ain't gonna lie, right now Boruto is taking it to the next level. We were already enjoying Boruto for what it was doing with the classroom activities and shit like that. We're taking it to the next level. Boruto episode 9, Proof of Oneself. Boruto goes in a practice match against his aunt, Hanabi. He does it so he can prove that he really did witness a shadow-like chakra and that he can activate the Byakugan. However, no matter how hard he tries, he cannot activate the Byakugan, so will no one believe him? Is Byakugan's awakening a lie or truth? Obviously, it's the truth because we've seen it, although it's not really Byakugan, but whatever. Do you believe your son? Naruto thinks that Boruto's statement was an attempt to get his father's attention, but looking at how desperate his son is, he changes his mind and talks to his son. But Boruto versus Hanabi, a desperate practice match. Okay, so for starters, and I said this in my episode 8 review, episode 8 I believe, 7, 8, whatever, it feels as though Naruto's become to a certain degree a dick. And why I say that is, yeah, okay, you're a Hokage. Yeah, you got to be a little bit skeptical regarding certain things. But the fact that he doesn't believe his son and he thinks he's trying to get attention for starters, that means that you know you've been neglecting him, motherfucker. So there's strike one. Like, bro, you know you've been neglecting him and that he's trying to get attention any which way he can. So why do that, bro? Like, put the shadow clones in the office and go play catch with your son, motherfucker. Strike one. Number 2, okay, you see he's going desperate, so now you change your mind. But, like, at the end of the day, Naruto, you've been through fucking hell and back, man. You didn't even have parents. You went through nightmares. Everyone hated you. Why would you be like that with your son? Why would you make your son have that certain problem that you had? It's not, obviously, yours was worse, but you're there. You can do the things that your father couldn't do for you. So, in regards, I mean, it almost seems as though to a certain degree that Boruto is pretty much what if Minato and Kushina didn't die. That's really what it kind of feels like in a way. Like, oh, my father's not around, so I'm a spoiled little brat. But now that he's kind of, you know, going through it and desperate as fuck, then you want to change your mind a little bit. I don't know. Personally, just kind of feeling a little bit salty regarding Naruto's character and how he acts. Maybe it's a lot different when we see it on the screen. But even last week's episode, I was kind of like, really, bro? Like, why are you treating your son like that? So we gotta wait and see. As a whole, it looks like Boruto's just getting more and more interesting as the episodes go on. We got Hanabi, which I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited to see this because the Hyuga, they can throw down, bro. And we're gonna see Boruto versus Hanabi. And then I believe, what was it, the preview for the next week's episode as well is gonna have Boruto versus Hiyashi. So a lot of cool shit there. I hope they throw some more Himawari in there as well. I hope somebody pisses off Himawari so we can see the Byakugan and maybe have a comparison, like, and Boruto could say, wait a minute. Although, to be fair, if Boruto looked at his eye in the mirror, right, and he saw what it looked like, it looks more like a Tensagon than a Byakugan. So why the fuck is he calling it a Byakugan if you see your mother's eyes every day, bro? Does that eye look like your mother's eye? No. So a little bit of convenient things in there that they keep in that I'm personally like, bro, come on. So either way, really interesting stuff. Kind of curious what you guys think about this, though. How do you feel about Naruto doubting his son? And little by little, he's gonna, you know, believe him, but like, you know that he's trying to get attention, so you know there's something wrong there, bro. What do you think about that? Also, how do you feel about Boruto versus Hanabi? And what do you think? Because a lot of people are saying, nah, that's not a Tensagon. It looks more like a Tensagon than a Byakugan. We can all agree about that. So, yeah, and your overall expectations for this episode. Either way, I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking forward to seeing some Hyuga throw down and Boruto. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but Naruto, stop being a dick. Be a dad, bro. That's all I have for this one, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.